Hey people, it's March 2nd, 2015. Daily puzzle. I literally was dressed professionally. I have a Chess.com polo, collared shirt, hoodie. It's raining and snowing outside in Arizona. This is the beginning of the end. Seriously, the storm's going on right now. Out of control. So, let's jump right into it. Go get it. Go solve it. Now we're going to solve it here. As you forgive my unprofessional hoodie. Backdoor entry? What in the world? We obviously see the relationship between the bishop and rook. Bishop f7 would be checkmate as is, as long as the rook defends it, which means we have a mate in one with queen to g4 check. Or sorry, a mate in one after queen g4 check. So started with reading the title, and then my thought process immediately went to looking at the rook and the bishop, and some idea with them meeting up on f7. My first move I considered actually was queen h5 mentally in my head quickly, and of course dismissed that quickly after king takes h5, bishop f7 doesn't work. So the next one I looked at was queen to g4 check, deflecting the queen away. Again, this is a deflection because you are removing a piece from something it's guarding, in this case blocking the file. Maybe a decoy. Anyway, bishop f7 check. I literally get confused by that every time. I feel like the transgression of man, like going backwards toward never learning from their mistakes. Like I'm unevolving every time I talk about decoy and deflection, like the semantics and the difference. So, anyway, so this one's pretty clear as far as what you're trying to execute here. The king is on g6. You see a pretty obvious setup of the pieces coordinated and what they're trying to target. If you didn't find this one, the advice would be that, well, you're probably not letting yourself consider all the checks possible. If you focused on something more passive like g4 to remove the bishop, it's actually probably like the second best thing to consider. Because it means you were recognizing what the idea was and you were going with something to remove the bishop, but it's just allow yourself to consider the most forceful options. Any move that requires one response from allows only one response from your opponent is a move you have to consider. Your moral obligation as a chess player. So let's sports center that thing one more time. Boom goes the checkmate right there on f7. And we'll see you around on Chess.com, peeps.